is I think how I'm interpreting this question about, hiring a third party firm versus in a consultancy versus I assume keeping that security capacity in-house or building it. I think that's how I'm reading the question. But if you have, I imagine that you want
Sure.
to build up the capacity of those people through the relationship.
Yeah, I mean, our standpoint is that every team should really have a security firm or a security team internally, right?
Mhm.
You should really be building with security from the beginning. We're really here to help solve more of the complex challenges that require like very specialized and niche expertise in certain areas. You're not going to be able to find an industry expert in, some kind of low level cryptography that you're going to want to add to your team. Really, you need to, look externally. We can provide a lot of that expertise in a very effective way. So you don't have to hire your own person or find them, which is even more difficult. And then we can look to augment what you've already done in terms of security, right? Like
Mhm.
you should be testing your overall product as you go through the development process. You should be adding more and more test cases as you build things. You should be really doing thorough code reviews. You should understand your threat model of your overall system. But if you need help, we're here, right? And we really want to make sure we provide the industry with tools so they can do it themselves, understand how you can do it internally as well, and really be here to solve and tackle the really complicated things. So I would say it's really a mix of both,
Mhm.
but we're here to elevate your level of security overall, whether it's your process, your tools, your overall security posture, your understanding of risks, and really help you do that before it's too late, really.
Yeah, Lindsay, is there anything else that you wanted to say about the sort of any trade-offs with using a security consultancy?
I think it's always good to have like a outside set of eyes
Yeah,
on
that's a
it.
good call.
Yeah, I think that's really important. I think it also helps build up the internal team because we're putting that, we're going to give you the tools to help you become less dependent on a security auditing firm, but you still want to have those third set of eyes out there or second set, or however many eyes you need.
An objective third
Yeah,
party.
thank you.
Yeah, I
Well,
think I think another aspect of that too is, as you're building a product or service, you're always primarily focused on building the product or features or product market fit, and security is often something that kind of is at the tail end of that process, right? So
Mhm.
it's often really important to hire a third party firm to look through a different lens,
mhm.
right? You guys as the client or as the builders are focused on building the thing. You're not necessarily focused on securing it, right? So we often look at it, without any, business level pressures or requirements or deadlines, and we're really focused on assessing the level of security in a non-biased way. I think that's the other really important part, from a third party perspective.
Well, and to add to that, Chris, I think because that's what we specialize in, and as I was saying in the beginning, we have so many different teams that chances are we have the right expertise to look at each part of your project. So if we need to bring in somebody from cryptography, for example, or application security, we can do that because we have a deep bench of really highly skilled security engineers that have expertise across so many different tech stacks.